Hello everyone, my name is Ezenasi. Y'all are welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be showing you guys how to sew this beautiful dart manipulated blouse with a twisted sleeve. In my last video, I dropped the pattern of this blouse. So if you're yet to see it, I'll be dropping the link in the description box. So guys, keep on watching. Let's get to it. Okay guys, like I said earlier in my last video, I made the pattern drafting of this dress. So in this particular video, I'm going to be cutting it out on my fabric. If you're yet to see the pattern drafting, you have to go back and check the video so that you'll be able to follow up. So guys, for this blouse, the down part, I noticed that on the pattern drafting, I didn't go down as much as I wanted. So after drafting it out on my fabric, I realized that it's not giving me the shape that I want. So I came up with 2 inches again. Then I had to cut it out so that it will come out the perfect way that I want it to be. So guys, I went ahead to come up with just 2 inches. I did the same thing for the back and also for the front, just by the side. On the side, that's where I did this. So guys, that is it. I've also gone ahead to cut out the pieces for the twisted area. This is the pieces that I cut out for the twist. So this is the part that is going to be twisted on the blouse part, on the blouse shoulder. So that is it. So I'll just go ahead and sew it in my sewing machine so that you guys will see. I've also gone ahead to, I actually wanted to cut out a lining for this my blouse, but I realized that I didn't have this color of lining of this fabric, and I also wanted to use the material to do lining, but I realized that the material was not enough, so I just had to cut out facing for it. I cut out a pieces to do the facing for the upper part and also the down part. I don't want to turn the down part and stitch it up or use a bias, because the thread is going to show and I don't want that. So what I did was just to cut out a pieces that I use in folding the down part of the blouse and also turning the neck. That was just what I did. So these are the things that I cut out that I'll be using to turn the down part, and also doing the facing of the neck for both the front and the back. So that's just the thing I did. So I did it for both the front and also the back. Yeah, these are the pieces. These are the pieces for the front facing, and these the pieces for the down part of the front. Yes, this is just the way it looks. I'll just use it and turn it in, then hold it down with my hemming gum, and it will come out very perfect. So guys, that is it. So now I'll just go ahead to my sewing machine and show you guys. I've also gone ahead to pleat the shoulder parts. You remember the pleated part on the shoulder? I've pleated it, and after pleating, I went ahead to measure it to be sure that it is the same measurement with what I cut out. That is 5. This is the reason I had to write down the measurements on the paper. So after pleating, I have to take the measurement to be sure that the measurement is accurate, and at the end of the day it was perfect. Yes, it was the same 5 that I got after pleating it. So guys, that is just it. I have also traced out the dart on the fabric for both the front and the back. So I'll just go and sew in the darts. I'll sew in the dart for both the front and the back. So after sewing that, I'll show you guys how it looks. Okay guys, let's get to it. Okay guys, I've gone ahead to sew in my darts. This is the dart for the back. I've sewed in the dart already. As you can see, I've already sewed it in, and I've also sewed in the front darts. I've sewed in the front darts. This is it. I've sewed everything in. See how neat it looks, and it looks very neat, as you can see. So I've also gone into sew down the pleat on the neck, on this shoulder. I've top stitched on it. So you also do the same thing on your own. I've top stitched on it. Look at it. Look at the other one. I've top stitched, and I measured it it gave me the same 5 inch that I measured out on the pattern. So that is it. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to go and turn in with the half lining that I cut out. I showed you guys how I cut out the lining. I didn't cut out a full lining because the material is not enough and I don't have this color of lining in the house. So I had to just do a half lining. So I'll go ahead and turn in the lining, then I'll show you guys. All right, I'm also gonna head to turn this part that we're going to be twisting on the shoulder. Yes, this is the part we're going to twist on the shoulder, the two shoulders. Yes, this is the neck part. So I'll just, after turning in the front part and the back part with the facing, I'm going to show you guys how we're going to twist it in. All right, okay guys, I'm gonna head to join one part of the twisted part. That's this part that I cut out. I'm gonna head to join it on this sleeve and on this one, and I've also turned the neck with the facing. So the next thing I'm focusing more on the front because the front seems to be the most complicated part. So that's why I'm focusing more on the front. So that is it. So I've joined this part and I've also joined this part, and I've also put the facing on the neck. So I'll go ahead and put it inside, and I've notched. Don't forget to notch after putting your facing. Don't forget to notch it. I will now go ahead and put this inside. So guys, the next thing I'm going to do now is to turn this out with this facing. These pieces I'm using for facing, I will use it to turn this place. I will just sew it on it like this and turn it over. My own didn't get to this edge. It didn't get to this edge because I'm not using a lining, but when you're sewing yours with a lining, it's going to get to this point. So I'm going to stitch on it and also do the same thing on this part. Then I'll show you guys. Okay guys, I've gone ahead to turn the down part. See the way it looks. I hope you can see it well. I've gone ahead to turn the down part. This is it. This is the way it looks. And this is the neck parts and the shoulder. I've also done the same for the back. I've turned the back, the down part of the back. So I'll go ahead and join the back sleeve with the front sleeve. Okay guys, I'd like people to watch me and see what I'll be doing right now. So this is the front part. This is the front part here, and this is the back. So now I'll just take one piece of the back. I've not joined the zipper allowance. I'll just take one part like this and fold this way, fold like this, and then fold again. When I do that, you find out that this zipper allowance will come back to where it's supposed to be. Look at the way it is. So I'll just hold it and do the same thing for this back piece, this other back piece. This is the other back piece. I'll fold like this and fold again. When I do that, you see these two back pieces have already come together. You understand? Because if you don't do it that way, the zipper allowance might be going the side where this armhole is supposed to be. That's the reason you have to check when you fold and fold. When you twist and twist, you hold on the zipper allowance part. This one you do the same thing. So after doing that, you hold it down. The way you're going to hold it down is by sewing down the zipper allowance. So guys, I'll just go ahead and sew down the zipper allowance. I'll just use loose stitch to hold it down. Okay, I am done twisting the shoulder area, and I've also gone ahead to shape the blouse. I've shaped the both side of the blouse. So the next thing I'll be doing right now is to join the sleeves. So after joining the sleeves, then I'll add my zip, and that will be the end for this particular blouse. So guys, I'll just have to go ahead to my sewing machine and join the sleeve. Then I'll show you guys how it looks after joining the sleeves. Okay guys, this is exactly how it looks like after joining everything. I didn't put a long sleeve because my fabric was not enough, so I decided to use a short sleeve. And I didn't also add a button, but you can as well add your own button if you wish to. So guys, this is the way it is. Okay guys, this is it for this particular tutorial. I'll see you guys in my next video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. Okay guys, see you in my next video. Ciao and God bless you all.